Uh, Hello class 10, I am here before you with the chapter Sectors of the Indian Economy. Today I will show you that primary, secondary and tertiary sector, the production happens in primary, secondary and tertiary sector met the GDP. And while calculating the GDP, we have discussed already and I have taught you that only the final value of the production made by primary, secondary and tertiary is included in GDP in every year. So now we will see this graph shows the production of goods and services in three sectors. So this graph is showing the production of goods and services in three sectors, and this is shown for 2 years. One is 90, 70, 71 and the other one is 2010, 11. And this has shown that in 90, 70, 71, the production by primary, secondary and tertiary sector was very less. And that time in 70-71 we were not able to produce as we are producing in 2010-11 or 2020. So this we are going to discuss ki what is the difference, why it was happened and why we were not able to produce in same way as we are producing in 2010 and 11, and how the tertiary sector which had been shown in this the dark color is showing the tertiary sector ki how this has grown. In 70-71 it was only or less than 10% and now it has grown this much. So what is the reason and how tertiary sector has grown too much and primary sector is still, it has grown. It has, its contribution in GDP has also increased, but not in the same way like the secondary and tertiary sector. So the reasons that we are going, why is the tertiary sector becoming more important in India or in other countries also, but here we are going to discuss about India. So there could be several reasons. So few reasons are here given in the chapter ki why tertiary sector has grown too much and how it has given employment to the people, that we will also see in the next video or next topic. So the reason, first, in any country we have seen that when the population increases, it asks for several services such as hospitals, educational institutions, post and telegraph services, police station, courts, village administrative officers, municipal corporations, defense, transport, bank, insurance, etc. So these are the services which are required by the growing number of people, and these services can be considered or are referred as basic services. So in a developing country like ours, the government has to take responsibility for the provision of these services. Why in developing country government takes the responsibility? Because all the people or per capita income of our country is not too much, and there is unequal division of resources also. That is why many people, they still are unable to afford or to buy or to get all these basic services, but getting the basic services by everyone is very important, otherwise they won't be able to live their life. So these services in developing country or like in India, our country, it is still or it is being provided by the government, then only the people can live. Second factor or second cause is ki why tertiary sector has become important. Second cause is the production in primary sector and in secondary sector increased, and it has led the increase in the services provided by tertiary sector. And what are the services that we get from tertiary sector? Services such as transport, trade, storage and same type of services which is needed by more production happening in primary and secondary sector. So this is also the second reason behind the growing importance of tertiary sector. Third one is income level rise. income level in primary as well as in secondary sector, those who are engaged or earning their living due to competition, due to skill development, due to methods that is being changed in the production, that have made these reasons or these causes have made the professionals or other people to get more, and they are started earning more. So that is why they are demanding, they are asking for better services, like, and many more things that they were not able to do earlier. So these have made the tertiary sector or service sector to grow rapidly. And what we see that in cities, not in villages, these services are more in demand, and because there more industries have been set up, more MNCs are working, and they are employing people and giving them higher salary. Next reason is, what are the reason behind the growing importance? Next one is, the fourth reason is, over the decades what we have seen that new services have also started coming. These new services are the technological progress that all the countries have done, and due to the information and communication technology, these have also increased or made the tertiary sector to grow rapidly, and people are using all these services which we are getting, or which they have become able due to the revolution in information and communication technology. And this is also the main reason behind the rising importance of tertiary sector. Now last one reason that we are going to discuss is many more things, many more services that we are using that have not been given here in the chapter, but still you should know that we want to make our life more comfortable, and this have made us to ask for the services that is being provided by the tertiary sector. So in this way, with the help of this graph, you have learned, or you can write that what is the reason behind the growing importance of tertiary sector and why tertiary sector grew more rapidly. In next class we will discuss about the share of sectors in GDP. In these 2 years 70-71 to 2010-11, in the gap of these 40 years, how the sector's role changed in the economy. Okay. Thank you.